What is going on, guys? It's Drakesy, and just a quick one before today's video does start. Be sure to subscribe to the channel because when we reach 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be doing a giveaway on the channel. The giveaway is going to be for a gift card, whether that be on Microsoft or Sony. The gift card will depend on the platform that you're on. So if you do want a chance to enter this competition, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. What is going on, guys? My name is Drakesy and welcome back to another episode in the Atletico Madrid career mode. This is going to be episode 9 and I'm actually back from my holiday now, so this is recording after coming back off the holiday. And yeah, I've come back to see all the comments on episode 7 and episode 8, and there's been tons and tons of comments, so without any further ado, I'm going to just flash up on screen all the short kind of supportive comments that have come through. So as you can see, if you put a nice comment, I've tried getting it up on screen. So once again, all I can say is thank you very much to anybody and everybody who puts a nice comment on the videos. The support shows that you're enjoying it, and yeah, I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it so far. And yeah, once again, just thanks for the support as always. So the next comment that comes in is quite an informative one. They actually tell us in the comments that we should actually be looking at Torres in training. So as we can see, here's Torres' little part in the training section. So we've gone onto it, and this person's actually said that we should be looking at putting Torres on fitness and physical training because older players tend to drop in these ratings because, well, they're older. So as you can see, I've actually stuck Torres on physical and fitness training just to make sure, if this is true, that he doesn't go down in those stats and attributes. So we've put him on that, and fingers crossed this can kind of retain that 90 rating for a bit longer than usual. But yeah, keeping all the rest of them as the same. So if you don't know, Soccer Manager 18 is just around the corner. They've actually announced this is Soccer Manager, the guys who create the game, on their Twitter. They actually put up a post the other day saying that Soccer Manager 2018 should be out for September this year, I believe. So that is going to be coming up very soon, and we're definitely going to be doing videos. I've had a few comments asking me to look at the beta and stuff and maybe look at that, but I think what I'm going to do for the time being is just wait till the full game's out and then go from there. So I'm probably not going to look onto that. I'm just going to carry on this series for now, but yeah, we'll see the more closer we get to that game what we do when it does come up. But as we can see, we actually had 2 comments, I believe, 2 teams suggested of teams that we could play as when the new game comes in. We had 1 comment suggesting Partizan Belgrade, I think it was, and then another suggestion recommending Napoli. So please, if you have any more comments of teams that you'd like me to play as, get them down in the comment section. We can maybe cover them next episode, but I think what I'm going to do is start off with a Manchester United career mode, and then when we've done that for a bit, potentially move on to a second team after that. But that's my thinking so far. If you guys have any teams you'd like me to play as, let me know and I'll try and cover it. So apart from that, guys, I think that is the majority of key comments covered. If you did comment and I haven't covered it, I'm sorry, guys, I've been away for a few days. If you comment on this episode, I'll try and cover them a bit more, but like I said, there's been tons of comments. It's been fantastic to see them. I've covered the key ones that I think might be a little bit important and yeah, kind of needed covering, but we're going to get straight into the episode because I don't want to miss any more time. I want to get straight onto these games. I've been away for a week on holiday. I'm feeling good, but I want to get straight into these games as soon as we can. So without any further ado, let's get on to the games. So our next matchup is actually against CD Leganes, I think is the name of this team, and let's have a look in detail about them. So they're actually sitting 9th at the moment, so it's kind of the halfway spot in the league, so they're not doing too bad. We're at home, so we should have an advantage there. We've actually got a fantastic recent form guide, as we can see. Win, 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 win. All wins. They've had a loss and a draw in their last couple of fixtures, but not going to judge them on that because they could be a decent team. Their key player is a centre defensive / centre mid player, 88 rated, Ruben Perez. He looks like a decent player as well for them. Not 8 appearances. He's had 10 appearances, 2 goals, but he is a more defensive player by the looks of things. So, we're definitely going to go in for the win though on these guys. So this is the lineup we are going to be going for against them, and as we can see, we've got the 4-1-3-2 formation. It's been doing us well. I'm going to stick with it for the time being. As we saw, all wins in our recent form, so there's nothing I want to be tweaking too much. We're going to keep the instructions similar once again, going to keep these very similar to what they were previously. Griezmann on free kicks, Griezmann's on penalties still, corner taker and playmaker as Koke, and then as we can see, Godin as captain. So a pretty strong team overall. We're going to bring Versalesco, I think, into the team. Somebody did comment how to say it, so I think the correct way of saying it after my research seems to be Versalesco, meaning that the J is silent. So thanks again for that comment as well, and anybody who did try and tell me how to say it, that is. We've got Gimenez and Godin, the two Gs at centre back, Oblak, Luis, Niguez coming in at centre mid, kind of shoring up that defence and being the all-round player that we need. De Houd's going to be filling in for Carrasco due to fitness, as we can see. Carrasco's not got that bad fitness, but 97 isn't the best. Griezmann's a bit low on fitness at 97, but we can always sub him off for either Torres or Mohamedi later on in the game. So we're going to go ahead with this for now. They've got a decent team lining up. We're going to go ahead. We're going to put that on silent. We don't want that going off. And we're just going to kick off straight away. So the first highlight here, Niguez dragging that ball forward to Griezmann, and Griezmann looked like he got a goal. I thought that went in, but apparently it must have not gone in because nothing came of it. Koke with a free kick, onto Gamero. Gamero, the guy who was not doing too well, and I think in the last episode he saved us, managing to get a goal. Come on, is that Niguez? Oh, I thought that was going to be a red then, it's only a yellow, thank God. Another attack here. Niguez is controlling this game. Griezmann with another shot inside the box and their goalkeeper saving it. Griezmann not having the best game here, but Gamero managed to get that goal. That's all that matters for now. And we are in at half time. So Niguez did in fact get that yellow card. So I think the next substitutions we're going to be looking at is potentially bringing on Gabi. And maybe bringing on a different striker if Griezmann is still struggling after the second half. But we're going to keep it as it is for now and then potentially look at changes in a moment. So we're kicking off again and it's us with the ball. Griezmann kicking to Gamero, it looks like. Oh no, back to Koke. So the first highlight coming in here is just a substitution. I think it was. So yeah, I think I'm going to do my substitutions here, guys. I want to just make sure that everything kind of stays level, stays calm. I think I'm going to bring on Gabi for Niguez because of that yellow. Don't want him getting a red in any silly fashion. Let's look at the centre-backs. So Godin has actually gone down a bit in fitness, but he is our strongest defender, so I think I'm going to keep him on for now. Probably just bring on Juanfran to shore up that defence. Keep on both attackers for now. If we go down to like the 75th minute, maybe up to the 80th minute, we might sub off Griezmann then. So the substitutions coming on, Gabi and Juanfran coming onto the pitch. So yeah, we're up to the 80th minute. We're just going to do that final substitution here just to make sure. I think we'll bring on Mohamedi for now and swap off Griezmann. And let's just make sure the... Is everything right here? Free kick, Koke. We'll keep him on. We'll keep Gamero on that one. But we will actually bring on Gabi as the captain just to finish off the game, just because he's got the better leadership. So the substitution taking place. We're going to just pull out the game here. Is it a last-ditch attack from Gamero? Gamero was dribbling round the box. What a man he is. Guys, there was talks about us selling this man Gamero, but you know what? Every single time I seem to have doubted him, he comes back in flying fashion. He's had veins of form. He's like gone off form, not scored for a few games, but when he's back in form, he is banging him in, guys. Look at this. I don't know whether you saw that then, but he dribbled round the box around about 5 players and then just tapped it into the bottom corner. He got a goal before, so he set us 1-0 ahead of the other team. Koke managing to get an assist as well. But honestly, guys, Gamero is just... He seems to be that guy that's kind of solid for us when we need him, but not always that consistent. Niguez getting the man of the match. I thought he might get that. He was all over the pitch and in the highlights. A 2-0 victory in the league. I can't say that I didn't enjoy that, guys, honestly. It's good to see. We're going to just sim ahead now and just see where else we stand. 2 wins for Espanyol on Celta Vigo. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next match. It was a good performance from the lads. Some more games in La Liga. We've actually got Real Madrid and Barcelona playing here today as well. Let's sim these. Sociedad beating Malaga. Barcelona only just scraping a win against Sevilla, and then Real Madrid wiping the floor with Granada. But let's see how this sits the table at the moment. We are top of the table. Ooh, Valencia actually lost their last match, but they do have a game in hand. So if they do win that, they will be equal on points. Here is that match for Valencia against Osasuna. Come on, Osasuna. Oh, please, if it's a draw or a win for Osasuna, I'm happy. Come on. It is a win for Valencia, meaning that they stay equal with us on points. We are just beating them for, is it 5 goals? Yes, 5 goals in goal difference at the moment. It's looking good, but we're a bit wary. So manager of the month goes to me. Drakesy does as Atletico Madrid manager. It's good to see we're getting the praise we deserve after a fantastic month in charge this month. We got Oblak into the team. We also got Sal Niguez, I think, sitting as a centre-back, unless that is a different S Niguez. But yeah, pretty interesting that he's sitting as a centre-back. We've also got Morata. Obviously, he's moved to Chelsea in real life, but he's still at Real Madrid in this career mode. Carrasco managing to get into that team as well, and then that is it. So we got 3 players, I believe, into the team of the month. Not too bad. Player of the month goes to one of Valencia's players. Not too interesting there. Young player once again, Jan Oblak, I think's won that for the 3rd year in a row. So it's all looking pretty good for us so far, and on the way up constantly, guys. So we've got a bit of sad news. Sadly, one of the older players at the club, Thiago, is actually going down in ratings. He's now gone down to an 88 from an 89. We kind of expected that. Maybe we could actually visit the training ground and see why he's going down in ratings. So as we can see, he's kind of going down. Maybe it's an idea to actually stick him on physical and fitness, just like that comment recommended us to do with Torres. So yeah, I think I'm gonna, I'll just stick the goalkeeper on physical as well for now. Yeah, fingers crossed that kind of stumps their rating decreasing as much for now, but we'll see what goes on. If you guys know how to kind of stop the players' ratings going down, or whether we can't do anything, let me know in the comment section below. But for now, we've got our next matchup against Eibar. So as we can see, we're actually at Eibar's stadium, so it's going to be a harder game than expected, but they are sitting 18th at the moment, and their league form is atrocious. So I don't want to say it's going to be an easy win, but it's going to be easier than the other matches, and we've been doing fantastic so far. So potentially we could actually go with a formation change up here. So after second thoughts, guys, I'm going to keep the team formation as it is. It's been doing us so good so far. I don't want to change anything as of yet. We've done a few substitution changes. We're going to keep Oblak in. We're actually going to bring Juanfran in, but rather than take off Versalesco, we're actually going to flip him over to the left back position. We're going to give Luis a rest. He's been playing a lot of games for us, but we're just going to give him a rest as it is a weaker opponent. We've actually got Savic and Gimenez, 2 of our lower rated centre back. Well, the lower rated of, if that makes any sense, taking off Godin. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. We've took off our big man Godin, another defender we're going to give a rest for this game. Hopefully the 2 guys do well together this game. We're going to bring Niguez back in at centre mid position. He was man of the match last game. Fingers crossed he can do it again this game. We've actually flipped the wings of Carrasco and Gaitan, keeping Koke on as the playmaker, Torres and Mehmedi up front. So kind of an unproven, an older and new player playing up top together. So we've got the old guy playing with the younger, fresher guy. So maybe this partnership can kind of work this game. If it doesn't work, we have got a very strong bench to bring on and help with a few substitutions. But looking at instructions so far, as you can see, we've gone very attacking with a normal tempo. A bit of a change up, just trying out a few different things, seeing how it works out. Torres is going to be captain, as he is one of the older and more reliable players in the team. We've got Torres on penalties as well. His penalties are fantastic. Juanfran on corners and free kicks are going to be on Jorge, as well as him being the playmaker. So a few different changes, and I hope we get a decent result here, but we'll have to see as we get into the game. So without any further ado, let's get going with this match. So we are kicking off, Mehmedi kicking the ball back to Koke. We're 12 minutes in and it's already an attack. Niguez passing the ball onto Torres and Mehmedi getting a goal. Honestly, the partnership already working. Didn't even expect it to, but it's looking good already. We're 1-0 up. Not going to speak too soon. They can always come back into it. It looks like a long ball forward from one of their players. Is that going to be an attack? What went on there? Is it a yellow card for Torres? Oh, Torres, watch yourself, man. There's actually an attack here from them, but All Black is smothering that ball down. Quite a bit going on here. Another attack here. Gaitan running through. Did Gaitan just walk into that? What went on there, guys? I think Gaitan got the goal, but he was a bit sneaky. He just ran into the net with the ball in his feet. So another attack for them there. So much going on. Let's take a minute to compose ourselves. We're 2-0 up. Two fantastic goals from Mehmedi. Great partnership between the two strikers there. And then Gaitan got a bit of a scrappy one, walked the ball in. But they have been attacking, guys. So this is something that I think we need to look at. I think maybe what we could even do is just bring it down to attacking, but then keep a fast tempo. I feel like that is opening us up a bit at the back, going very attacking. But yeah, maybe we'll just drop it to a normal tempo, seeing as though yeah, we've kind of 2-0 up, so it's not as needed. So I think we'll do that for the time being. No substitutions, obviously, at half time. Sim a bit into the second half, see how we're doing, and then do substitutions after that. So we're kicking off that second half. It is them with the ball. We are 2-0 up, sitting pretty at the moment. An attack here already. Mehmedi onto Gaitan. Gaitan with the ball onto Torres, and we're 3-0 up. It's looking very, very good, guys. Honestly, fantastic. So another attack here, and it's looking like one for us again, and Torres is dribbling that ball into the box. I can't even contain how many attacks are going on here. They're going to make a substitution, which is a perfect time for us to make a substitution. Honestly, guys, this match seems like it's been quicker than the rest. So much going on. I've been trying to comment on it, and it's just been all at once, all so intense. But we are 3-0 up, and that is what matters. So we're going to look at potentially doing some substitutions here. Let's have a look and see what we think. Let's leave off Griezmann, because if we bring Griezmann on, it's going to be a goal against his record, a game on his record, and if he doesn't score, his ratio might look worse. So we'll leave him off for now. Potentially, we might bring on, let's bring on Gamero for Torres. Gamero's always kind of good to just have as a backup striker when we need to bring somebody on. And let's give De Houd a little bit of a run out. Let's bring him on for Koke, and let's swap Carrasco to the playmaker position, and then let's bring on Gabi for Niguez. So doing all three substitutions, it's a bit of a risk here. I think we just need to make Gaitan not as our penalty taker. Let's make Gamero our penalty taker. Let's keep Juanfran as our corner taker. Gabi on free kicks. Let's leave Carrasco as playmaker. Gabi as... Don't want Gabi on free kicks. Who could we put on free kicks? Let's stick Mehmedi on them. And let's keep... Do we keep... No. We're going to put Gabi as captain because he has the best leadership, of course. So yeah, we're going to do a few substitutions here. Pretty much all of our substitutions, and change up the team a little bit more. So the substitution's taking place now. Let's see where we go. We've got a bit left of the match. An attack here, Carrasco onto Mehmedi, up to De Houd. De Houd, the youngster, getting a shot away but not managing to get the goal. Another attack here. It looks like an attack for them in our box all around, but All Black is just a brick wall in that goalkeeping position. He's not letting anything past him. And that is how the match ends. As we can see, actually their player somehow managed to get man of the match. It was Joel Rodriguez. So somehow he managed to get the man of the match, their goalkeeper, after letting in 3. We know there's a few glitches with that game, but it is a bit annoying to still see that. But as we can see, Gaitan got a goal, Mehmedi got a goal, Torres got an assist and a goal and a yellow card. So he was very active in the match, seen as though he went off at the 71st minute. But so far I'm happy with that result. Another big win over an opponent, and it's solidifying us at the top of the table a little bit more each time. So we're going to look at the results coming in from these next matches. The main one I want to be looking at is that Barcelona result. Let's see how they do. So they actually smashed the team that we beat last game as well, Leganes. They've actually beat them 4-0, so let's just have a little check. I do like to see when it's a big result who got the goals and who got the good result. This guy called, who's this? Alfaro? Is it Alfaro? He actually got 2 goals coming off the bench just before half time. Suarez getting a goal and assist, Turan and Biscuits getting on the action as well, and then Alba with 2 assists as well. So pretty interesting stuff. It's good to keep an eye on them. Another good couple of results from other teams in the league as well, so it's good to keep an eye on the opponents. A few more games have just took place as well, and as we can see, some big results so far for them as well. Just keeping an eye on them, as I did mention. We're just going to skip ahead again. And now we've got some big matches here. We want to keep an eye on Real Madrid, see how they do against Osasuna. But more importantly, fingers crossed, Las Palmas can actually take some points off Valencia. Come on. Ah, it's another 1-0 victory. It's a scrappy one, but they're still getting the victories. It's scary because if we slip up once, Valencia are right on our tail at this moment. So we're just going to check quickly and see how the table is looking. As we can see, we are sitting top, but we're really not that far off, honestly, guys. Athletic Club, Atletico Bilbao also up there as well. Barcelona have crept up. Real Madrid are close behind us. There is no room for error. So another player has gone up in rating, and as we can see, it's Roberto Nunes, another young player from the squad. A 20-year-old has actually gone up to a 77 from a 76. Good to see those youngsters going up, whether they're in the first team or not. They can potentially move up to that first team. And our next matchup is in the Champions League against Sporting Lisbon. So it's going to be an interesting match, and let's see how we get on against them. So it's going to be at their stadium, and we've actually had a very, very good recent run of form. I'm kind of expecting this to be a harder match than the matches we have been playing. They've got a very, very good goalkeeper, Rui Patricio. I think we played them recently, but I forgot what the result was in that match. I kind of forgot. Obviously, I've been away for a week, so it has been a while. But he's actually had 5 clean sheets in 10 games. So on average, half the games he plays, he's getting clean sheets. So he's a very, very good goalkeeper. But we need to be keeping an eye on this man in this game, and that's going to be Griezmann, who I'm expecting big things from. This is the lineup I've decided to pick for the match up against Sporting Lisbon. It's a strong team, no doubt in that, but I want to be coming out as strong as I can against these guys. It's Champions League, there's no messing about, and as we can see, we've gone Oblak in net. We've got the 2 Gs sitting as the centre halves, the G&G partnership. Then we've also got Felipe Luis on the left back position, coming back in after last match. Juanfran, we're going to stick at that right back and keep him there. Salniguez has been having a good few games recently at this position in the centre mid spot. Then we've also got Carrasco and Gaitan out on the wings. These guys are very, very good. We know that. These guys have been doing fantastic so far in the season. We've also got Koke sitting as the playmaker and also the guy who's going to be feeding in the corners. Then we've got Griezmann and Torres up top. Once again, we've got the kind of younger, fresher striker, and then the guy who's a legend at the club and has done all sorts. Torres has been doing good for us recently. I'm going to give him the first half, see how he does, and then potentially swap him off for either Mohamedi or Gamero. Sorry, is that Gamero? Yeah, sorry, got mistaken then. But yeah, we're going to keep Griezmann on and see how he does. But we kind of want big things from Griezmann. Maybe if Torres can help him in any way, that's good to see. But we've got a very, very strong team. I'll show you the information I've give. Attacking mentality, fast tempo. It's been working so far. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's get a good result here in the Champions League. Just a quick one before this match. I do want to kind of analyse this team. As we know, it's a strong team. Names that are standing out to me already are going to be Silva, are going to be Ruiz, Carvalho, Bastos, obviously up top. They've got a decent bench as well. Another Ruiz potentially there. I'm not sure what's going on there. They've also got Enyama, the goalkeeper. You know, they're probably not going to sub him on, but a strong bench and a strong team. But it's a match that we should be winning. So the match is kicking off already, and it's us with the ball. An attack here, guys, and it is from them pushing forward. Godin was that with a tackle. Please don't be a red already. Come on. It's an early start to the game, and he's already got a yellow card. Come on, Godin, be a bit more careful than that. So we're coming up to the half time, and it's another attack here. Carrasco pushing back, I think, and he's actually had to pull a card as well. Damn it, Carrasco, this is not what we needed. I had a funny feeling this was going to be a hard game, guys. What do we do? What do we do? I think, you know what, guys? I think before half-time, I think it's kind of an idea to maybe take off Torres and push him back. I think we're going to leave it like this for now. it's not that bad of a position to lose, but after half-time what we might do is pull Torres back to that position and leave Griezmann as a sole striker up top. We'll do that for a bit and see how we get on, potentially bring on Mehmedi as the winger or either Dahoud, maybe another player, we'll see how we get on, but we're going to leave it like this for now. It's just a bit annoying, guys. I had a funny feeling a red card was going to be coming this game. I don't know why, but I didn't say anything. I didn't want to jinx it, and Carrasco, sadly, he's made a bit of an error and he's pulled one for himself. We've also got Godin on a yellow, something that we have to be careful of. We're going to sim into the second half and we'll go from there. Come on, guys, we just need that one goal and then we can kind of sit on it. So kicking off this second half, it is going to be them. Come on. Come on, don't let them get away with this, guys. Show them what Atletico Madrid can do. We're vicious, we're vicious. Come on, guys. No highlight. Right, I'm going to wait here. There's been no highlight so far. I think what I'm actually going to do, yeah, I think this is the best idea. I'm going to bring Torres back off here, and I'm actually going to bring on, let's bring on Mehmedi. Should we bring on Mehmedi? I'm a bit unsure. He's more of a better striker, Mehmedi, so I think what I'm actually going to do is bring on Dahoud. I think I'm going to bring him on, as a kind of a winger player that can feed balls forward to Griezmann. And I think I might actually take off, let's see. Right, let's actually do this, guys. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on Gabi, and I'm actually going to push Niguez up, and I'm going to take off, who was it? I think I'm going to take off Torres for now. And then in instructions, I'm actually going to make Gabi as the captain. Is that the right thing to do? I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it like this. We can potentially bring on Dahoud in a bit or so. Should I take off Godin? I don't want another red card. I think that's the safer play to do. Let's bring on Savic for Godin as well. So this is what we're going to do. Gabi and Savic coming on. We're going to swap off a striker and hopefully all the balls get fed forward to Griezmann. That's the approach we're going to go with. We've kind of been dominant all this game as well. So one goal is all it takes to win a match. Come on. We can definitely get a goal here. It's an attack here. It's Griezmann on the free kick on the edge of the box. Rui Patricio showing his value to the team with what I can guess was a great save. Exactly what they needed. Another attack here. Koke onto Griezmann. Griezmann onto Gaitan. Gaitan, I told you, all we needed is one goal. Griezmann with that hold-up play up top, crossing the ball into Gaitan, and Gaitan getting the goal. Great work from the team at the dying embers of a match. It's what we needed. We needed a goal out of nowhere, and we got it. Rui Patricio, once again, the opposition goalkeeper. It seems to be a glitch in the game, getting the man of the match even though we won. But personally, I'm going to give the real man of the match to... Let's give it to Gaitan for getting the goal when we needed it. It's a guy that's not been showing up in real life for Atletico Madrid, but in this career mode, he's been doing fantastic things for us. So guys, as we can see, a young player that we brought into the first team a few episodes back, Labra, has actually gone up in rating. He's now a 77 and he's 21 years old. When he came in, he did fantastic for us. If we have any more cup games, this guy might be getting a little shout into the first team again. But we always have other players that can play that position, so maybe he can go out on loan if he's not getting the game time, but he's kind of a club legend when he had a very, very good game for us a few episodes back. And then as we can see, it's just saying that we need to set up a scouting network, whatever, blah-de-blah-de-blah. I'm going to ignore that for now, but this is going to be the episode end so far. As we can see, our next matchup is against big rivals at the top of the table, Valencia. That's going to be a very, very good match. Episode 10, it's going to be interesting. We're going to be playing Valencia. Whoever wins takes the top of the table. So if it ends in a draw, that's a bit of a letdown. But if there's a winner, it's going to be a very, very interesting match indeed, guys. So I can't recommend waiting for that enough. It's going to be fantastic. As we can see, Koke getting the most assists so far this season, Griezmann with 6 goals, Godin getting the actual overall best rated player for us. He kind of deserves it. He's a good player. But that's where we're going to leave it. Episode 9. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Any comments, get them down in the comment section below. I've been Drakesy. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And yeah, see you in a bit.